Hey guys, this is Pastor Bell with just a quick word. Now I'm going to warn you, this video might be a little bit longer than I'm used to, but I think it's an important topic, and it's how the holidays are not always so happy. This is a time of year that I love, and a lot of people love, as we're heading into Thanksgiving and Christmas and Advent and the New Year's and all the celebrations that we get to be a part of at work or with family or with friends or at school, the music, the lights, the pageantry, all of it. It's a great time of year. But for other folks, those same things that help bring us to life, that give us joy, bring them pain and sorrow. They find it hard to be happy during these holidays because of what has happened in their lives. And there's a lot of ways that this can be expressed, but in this short video, I want to focus on particularly when it comes to addiction and particularly when it comes to drugs and alcohol. For some folks, as they head towards the holidays, it is a reminder of what they have lost. Maybe it's a loved one who passed away, a good friend, a partner, a spouse, a friend, or someone, a child even. And they are reminded that that person is no longer here in their life. For other folks, it's about their relationships. Maybe a divorce has happened and they've lost that partner that they thought they were going to spend the rest of their life with. They don't get to see their children as often as they would like. They are struggling personally, financially, whatever the case may be. Perhaps it's in the areas of work and their profession and what they do for a living. Life hasn't worked out as they might have imagined. That chance they took went south. They are not where they would thought they would be by this point in their life. Whatever it may be, it drags them down. It causes pain and suffering. And so they start to self-medicate with alcohol, with drugs, maybe with a prescription that they started on but start using in the wrong way. Whatever the case may be, they continue down this path of self-medication that eventually leads to addiction, and that starts to affect their mental and physical well-being, the way that they act and work and treat others, the way that they are around other people. And if you're someone who doesn't struggle with these issues, but maybe you have a friend or a family member or a coworker that you're really close to, you might want to say something. If you do, let me encourage you to proceed with curiosity and kindness and love. Particularly if you, like I, am not professionally trained to deal with addictions, if you're not some sort of counselor or someone who has experience with AA or NA or one of those groups, but you still care, then simply go with curiosity and kindness and love. You can approach them privately and say, hey, you know what, man? I've noticed that you're drinking a whole lot, maybe more than I've seen you before. You're really getting into the holiday spirits, if you will. Well, what's going on? How's life been? Are you okay? Or you can say, hey, I've noticed your behavior's really changed over these last months. You seem a little more jumpy, a little more tense, a little more cut off. You're not talking as much. I don't see you around as much. Are you doing all right? And then you have to be willing to listen and let that person take the lead, to share their pain or not, to share what is going on in their life or not. They have to be willing to take the next step. And if they trust you enough and they hear your love and care, then they may share with you and say, yeah, you know what? It has been hard lately. Since my wife left me, I've been drinking, and I think I just want one beer, but then all of a sudden 6 of them are gone, and I don't know what happened to the rest of the evening. Or, I started taking this medication to help with an injury at work, but now I seem to be taking more and more, and I'm running out quicker than I should be. If they start to voice those things, then you can be that bridge. Bridge that says, well, hey, if this feels like a problem to you and it looks like a problem to me, then maybe we can get you some help. And then you can direct them to those professionals that do know how to help them on that path to recovery. But you can be there as an ally, as a first line, as someone who just comes with love and care, because you do care about them and you want them to be able to enjoy this season and every season of their life. That love and care can make all the difference in the world. And it can be that opening that maybe they don't respond to you, but again, you just say, hey, well, that's okay. I'm glad things are going okay. But if they're not, know that I'm always here to talk. If things are going rough, you can always, I'm always a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen, and to be here for you, okay? I care about you. I love you, whatever appropriate words might be. Just doing that can start the ball rolling in their mind and in their heart to see that they're not alone. To know that there are people out there, because there always are, even if we're telling ourselves there aren't. When we go to people who seem to be struggling with curiosity and kindness and love, when we avoid showing judgment, when we avoid making assumptions, saying, oh, I know what this is. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But when we go with kindness and love, when we show that we care more about them than what we think about them, then we can help to start them down that path of healing and wholeness. And if you are someone who is struggling with addictions, if you feel like you're drinking too much, if you feel like you're taking medication in an inappropriate way, more than you should be, or you feel like you need more and more of it, know that there is help out there for you. It's not just AA and NA anymore. There are lots of other addiction therapies that may work for you in a way that those won't. Know that you have an open door here at the church, someone to listen and to care and to reserve judgment, but to help you find that path that you need to find in order to become whole again, in order to help to overcome those addictive behaviors, in order to start that path towards recovery. And most importantly, know that you are not alone. There are lots of people in this life who are here to help you and to care about you. And there are lots of people, more than you think, who have walked this same road or a very similar one in their lives and have found the way to a better place. And they'd be happy to help you find that path as well. So I hope that you are having a good day and a good week. And I hope that you do have a happy holiday as much as you can. And I encourage you to continue to reach out to people, not with judgment, not with assumptions, but with love and curiosity. And if you need help, know that you can have it. From me, from Pastor Chris, from the church, from people that you love and trust, and most importantly, from God himself. Have a good week. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.